Hey everyone, Luke Ripa here and welcome to a new movie review. Today we are gonna talk about a movie that released in Italy in January and stayed in theaters for about 10 or 15 minutes with a marketing campaign that was very close to zero. In case you didn't know, Underwater came out on January 10 in most countries and despite a cast that could get some people interested and potentially recoup the initial investment, it ended up being so buried that even the pro wrestling community would be shocked. The film follows a group of researchers trying to escape their collapsing ocean drill after a mysterious earthquake. To get to safety, they have to walk on the Mariana Trench seabed to reach the sister drill. Directed by former cinematographer William Eubank, Underwater is a classic straight-up survival horror film that eventually turns into a monster movie, that eventually, but briefly, turns into a kaiju movie. No, I'm not spoiling it, the small marketing for this film was clear about it. Anyways, as a survival story, the film brings exactly what it has to bring and delivers what it needs to deliver, especially for what concerns the atmosphere. This is where William Eubank's direction shines the most. As former cinematographer, he knows exactly what to do in order to create an anxious but believable situation. The story is supposed to take place in a not so distant future. That is a very thin line between ridiculousness and credibility to walk on, but the team behind the film actually does a pretty good job overall, even if the underwater suits are clear from Gears of War. Like, they look way too similar. Inspiration stealing, you decide. The other thing I'm still not sure design-wise is the creatures. I don't dislike them per se, and they are not ridiculous either. Even the CGI is on point, thanks to the low light maybe. I think they feel somewhat familiar, but I don't even know why they feel familiar. I don't know, maybe I'll address this part in a daily vlog. The writing does the job for being a survival story, with sporadic character building that didn't always work. While with Kristen Stewart's character felt pretty convincing, the relationship building between Jessica Henwick and John Gallagher Jr. felt sloppy and sometimes goofy, despite both actors' best efforts. In terms of cast, Kristen Stewart completely delivers as the lead, with a performance that clearly takes advantage of the character's backstory. Vincent Cassel doesn't have a super interesting character, but I bought him as the commander of the rig. We also have TJ Miller playing TJ Miller. I don't buy him as a researcher, but his comic relief role didn't bother me at all. It actually was funny and emotionally understandable. Where Underwater shines the most though is in its narration pace. The plot runs and slows down perfectly without any dull moment. By the end, the film might left you nothing, but it certainly entertained you throughout the 95 minutes running time. Overall, I don't think Underwater deserved to flop, and I still don't know why Disney didn't give it a chance. While not for everyone, I had quite a good time watching it, and I feel like a 7 out of 10 is the right score for it. Did you watch the movie? Did you like it? Let me know in the comments. If you liked the review, be sure to leave a subscribe and turn on that notification button. I'm Luke Ripa and I'll see you on the next video.